Harp, what were you struggling with before when you told me that you were consistent at the gym, you were going, but you were still not seeing any results? What was the issue there? And explain to me what made you reach out to me and work with me.
Yeah. So before that, gym consistency wasn't the issue. I would show up every day and I do the workout, which is fine. But my biggest gap was probably the nutrition. Like I knew what to eat. Everyone tells you on the internet, you can go search up 1,000 types of meal plans, whatever. Like eat eggs, eat chicken, eat rice. You hear that all the time. But my main problem was thinking about it, meal prepping it, what exactly am I supposed to eat? I also didn't know how to like properly measure my food and like make sure I know what I'm eating. Tracking wasn't a thing. Like I would use apps here and there, but it wasn't really that accurate because I step on the scale and I'd be like, what the hell? Like I'm not even seeing anything. So I was pretty tired of that. I was like, okay, I'm consistent in the gym, but that's not enough anymore. Like I need to actually do something with intention and know and actually see results weekly or even monthly, whatever. But I wasn't. So then I reached out to Umi and like said, okay, this is what I'm struggling with. I want to see real results. And then when we started the program, like I learned how to meal prep through him and he made me the entire plan. Like he gave me exactly what to eat, what time to eat it, when to eat it, what not to eat this only. Exactly how many grams of each thing to weigh and how much to eat, how much calories I'm supposed to eat, protein, carbs, like everything was calculated for me already. I just had to literally buy the stuff and cook it in the kitchen and that's it. And then the workouts were already made for me as well. Like exercise, what I'm supposed to do, how many sets, okay, whatever. I didn't have to guess anything. I just had to show up and do it. And that took away so much stress and so much like guesswork that I was like, okay, if I do this, he does it. If he's done it, why can't I do it?
What kind of structure did you have, and how come it failed you, knowing that you knew everything? You knew a lot about nutrition, you knew a lot about training, you were consistent at the gym, but why were you not seeing the results because of the current structure that you had?
Because there was actually no proper structure that now that I look back at it, like now that I have structure, I know what it is. Back like what I thought was structure when I was doing it wasn't actually structure because I would do it for like, you do it Monday through Friday, you eat your eggs, whatever, you eat your chicken, and then on the weekends you eat whatever, right? Like you were like living for the weekend pretty much. And that's where I think I was like definitely screwing up. It wasn't a structure that I could stick to. I had to think about it each time, and I didn't like that. Like even the gym, I go on TikTok and I see so many fitness influencers telling you all this garbage, like telling you everything that at this point you don't even know what to follow because you're hearing one thing here, you're hearing something here. And but now now that I'm in this program, ever since I've literally joined this program, anytime a TikTok video comes up about like a fitness influencer saying, "Oh, don't do this, eat this," I literally skip it. Like before me, I would like watch that. I'd watch 1,000 videos, but now I literally just skip it, and I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I have a structure. I don't need your structure. Like, you don't know me.
And I remember you were coming up to me and you said that you were basically like your sensory overload with information. Your
Yes.
cognitive overload regarding the fitness information was endless in your mind, but you would never apply that. And even when you applied it, there was no structure or an actual
Yeah.
framework behind it as to like why you're doing this. So let me ask you this: like when you got structured and when everything was in place, especially when all the action steps were in the right sequence for you to just go into the gym or go into the kitchen and know exactly what to do, what kind of difference did that make for you? And how did it help you versus when you were doing it on your own?
That's just easy. Like I can do it. There's literally no excuse for me not to do it. I know what to do. I just have to physically do the move. Like I just literally have to make it. I know that it's in, like in my head now. Before when I was doing it myself, it was like, oh, is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? And then overthinking, and then you just like waste time doing that. But now it's like you know this works. This has been given to you. You just do it. You literally
Yeah.
just you get into that mindset at that point where you literally just do it. Like
And
there's
do you
no other option.
and do you feel like what you went through in the past 12 weeks is scalable? For example, like you're able to do it a year round?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It actually so like if because of this, I realize how much. I'm not gonna say it's easy because it's not, but it's like it's like second nature now. It has become second nature. Like I can't imagine ever going back to like what I used to do before.
And in the time that you worked, what weight were you starting off at, and what are you right now currently?
So when I started off with you or started off like with
When you
me?
started off with me,
With you, I think I was 140.
140, and now what are you at right now?
Now I'm 117.
117. So that's an
Yeah.
incredible improvement. I'll paste the before and after for you guys to see. But and my last question is, Harp, do you feel like this is something that you could keep for the rest of your life? Because a lot of people they have struggles with once they reach the mountaintop, they think to themselves that it's gonna stay or you'll be able to maintain it, which is 100% doable. But do you feel like not just your weight, but do you feel a new identity come upon
Yes.
you regarding your mindset, your emotional stability, your emotional control, and everything else?
Oh my God, yes. Okay, this is the part that like, okay, this is where what excites me is like you get, okay, you do the structure, you see physical changes, whatever, but the like amount of respect you gain for yourself is unmatched, like absolutely unmatched. Because every single day, like it's a structure. Some people may not like structure, but once you do this, like you'll literally fall in love with it because like every single night when you can track your food and when you can look at that tracker and know that you follow through every single day and every single like meal you ate properly, the amount of you can look at yourself in the mirror and actually respect what you see. You know what I mean? And mentally. And then when you do that, it's like you're better in like work, you're a better person to your family, you're a better person to your partners, like whatever. You're literally just like you just change so much in that atmosphere. And
Nice.
then people treat you differently as well. They will truly treat you
And
differently.
and last question: when do you feel like people started noticing, especially your family, your colleagues, your coworkers, your friends? When did they started giving you, you started getting compliments, and obviously there was a
Mhm.
physical change to you. When in the program did you really start seeing results?
Like literally a month. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably a month and a half into it. People like coworkers would come to me and be like, "Oh my gosh, Harp, like you're looking different. Like, what are you doing?" And then actually, literally 2 days ago, one of my managers was on vacation. She came back and she's like, "I just have to say, like, what are you doing? Like, you look amazing. Like, what are you doing?" And then I had another coworker say, like, "What are you doing?" And actually, one of my coworkers has started following like meal plans that I bring because she's seen the changes, and she's like asking me, like, I get asked a lot, "What did you do?"
No, that's
What
awesome.
did,
I appreciate the transparency there, Harp, because a lot of people right now they're kind of looking to use weight loss drugs such as Wegovy, Mounjaro, Retatrutide,
Ozempic.
yeah, Ozempic, yeah, they're being shoved down everybody's throat as the new magical drug. But biggest difference between taking something to lose weight and then doing it through character is basically the identity shift, right? And I
Literally.
feel like you've gone through that, and that's the biggest thing because now you could keep it. Even if you gain weight, you know exactly what to do going back.
Exactly. Like
So,
that you trust yourself. Like the trust you build within yourself because you know you can follow through with something. Like it's crazy.
and
Like I
aside
never
to
thought I'd be able to do this. I
and
never thought
as,
I'd be able to do this.
aside to the fitness, what did you think of the support, the level of support that you got with your check-ins, midweek check-ins as well? How do you feel like? Do you feel like anything else was missing or anything I could have done better?
They're my favorite because it fuels my like week even more. Like there's only so much you can take on like week to week, like you follow through with it, great, but no one else is cheering you on. You are the only one cheering on during the week. But when you have the check-in and you get the comments from you, like you give me the comments like, okay, you did great. Like you start off with a compliment. You start off with, okay, there's results, there's changes, you're doing it, you follow through, and then you come with an improvement of, okay, let's try to do this better, or okay, that's great, stay dialed in, like everything like that. I really, really like that because then it keeps you going. It still keeps you going. It's like, okay, he's seeing it. Okay, it's working. Like it's keep going. Even if
Gotcha.
I may not see it that day or that week.
Gotcha. Well, that wraps it up. I appreciate your transparent feedback there regarding everything, Harp. And we have a check-in tomorrow, so
Yep.
you're gonna kick ass. You're dialed in. You're in heavy momentum, and yeah, we'll go from there.